Hello everybody, it's time to battle it up. Yeah, me and Carol, my girlfriend, we're going to put our dukes up and we're going to be battling it out on who got the best box from FabFitFun. That's right, Miss Jackie Russell here. Carol Gardner is my partner in crime, so to speak, and we are going to be bringing you two fabulous boxes, and you're going to be able to choose which one is the best, or the one you like the best, and you'll vote. You'll let us know, I like Miss Jackie's box, or I like Carol's box. You just let us know. We take a little tab, and then we'll let you know whose box was voted better. And of course, now let me show you. I do have my box. It's a pretty good size. And I also have on my maroon sweatshirt from the fall. And so I just thought I would just pop that on real quick. And it's real nice and comfortable. I got an extra large and it's extra roomy and I like that. And I do want to tell you, we are going to have this battle last for 2 weeks from today, whenever this comes out. And we will announce the winner on the following Mass Monday. So if it ends on a Thursday, then we'll tell you the winner on the Mass Monday that follows. So keep that in mind and be sure to pay attention to our Mass Mondays. If you're not a regular to watch Mass Monday, that is one day you'd want to check for sure. But we're hoping that you're going to come see us every Mass Monday. That's right, Carol and I both do that. Now, this FabFitFun battle, like I said, there's going to be 6 items in here that I chose. She's going to have 6 items that she chose. We don't discuss what we're choosing, so we could have some similar things. And so you got to take that in consideration. It doesn't mean that we copied each other. We just got the same good taste. But anyways, keep that in mind. And I did buy one choice item, and I think like something in the edit cell that I may show you. And I'll show those after I show my first 6. And I think Carol had bought a couple in hers, so she may show hers after her first 6. But anyways, we're going to get into this box. We're going to see what I chose. And I'm not going to go through like what all the things that you could choose. I am going to tell you that there is a prize to win. And I'll show you that toward the end. And I'll give you all the information for that, because you will need a code word for that. And you will need to be 18 years or older and publicly subscribe to both me and Carol and comment on both videos. But with all that said, let's pop in here and see what I picked for my second box. Now these are completely customized boxes. She gets 2 and I get 2. Or that's what we've been doing. I don't know if we're going to continue that, into the new year or not. But we might. I don't know. But anyways, you all seen the box. It's got the big wow advertisement there. And then the pretty, I'm pretty sure those aren't lilies. They're probably supposed to be poinsettias. I'm not real sure. But you got your flowers there. We got our paper. And I see my customization number 1 right off the bat. Now, I don't know if I remember the value, but I want to say it was around $100. And it's heavy. Yep, that's right. The first thing that I have is I got the bubble blanket. And, it says Height. I guess that is the brand. So let's take a look at this. You could get this in cream or navy. And I have a lot of blue in my house, so I thought I would get the navy. But I think the cream would have been nice too. Hold on. This little micro pack fell, and I don't know if it's poisonous to dogs, so I don't want to take any chances. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, yeah, it's got a nice shine to it. Very, very nice. I like that color of blue. I do know that some people said it shed, or at least their white ones were shedding. I don't know if I can get this off of here. It's a bubble blanket. It's 100% polyester. You can machine wash cold separately. Do not bleach and line dry. So let me see if I can get this off of here. without tearing or cutting my blanket. We don't want that to happen. Okay, I got it undone. So, and again, remember, I don't know what Carol chose for her custom one. So you're just going to have to, see what we get. And you would determine who the winner is based on what you would choose. And if there are things that you would choose, then you'll vote for one or the other. But look at this. This thing's huge. And it's so soft. And I can't see that it's got any fuzz coming off of it. But I did hear that the white one did. Maybe I'm on the wrong side. I don't see anything falling off. This is soft. And it's heavy. It's going to keep you warm. I may have to toss that at my feet of the bed. Like foot of the bed. Sometimes it's nice to have that heaviness down there. And then I could pull it up and get all warm or watch TV with it on. Oops. Oh, well, that didn't work out the way I planned. It was too heavy. But yeah, this is really nice. Ooh, I like it. Very nice. All right. Well, now that I've got my hair all messed up, let's just toss this over here behind me. Okay. Now, what else did I pick in here? Ooh, choice number 2 was this bag. And I think, again, this was $100 value. I'll try to write that across there. I don't really remember all the values, but I'm thinking that this was around 100. Might have been like 128. I don't know. They had a lot of nice things to pick from. But I thought this bag was really cute. And it is. And I like the gold hardware on there. You open it up. And on the inside we have our strap for our crossbody. And that's very nice. It's a good size. See if this just rips off. No, of course it has to be stubborn. Well, it's not gonna, oh, there we go. So you can say it's not ripping off the way it ought to. Okay, there we go. We got it. That's very nice. It's a good size. I've got a little plastic on there still. And of course it's got poof in there to keep the, the inside good and keep it from getting bended or folded. And it's got Jules Kane. Is it Kyle or K? Oh, it's Jules K. So that's the designer of this purse. And like I said, it was around $100 value. Could be a little bit more. But there's your tag. It's made out of vegan. And it's just very nice. So there. That's nice. All right. Let's see what else I got in here. Okay, now we're getting down to things that I don't know what category it was. And I know that was 1 and 2, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know, I'm just going to have to show you what I got. I picked the Bobbi Brown. This is the Vitamin Enriched Face Base. And if the purse was number 2, then this was probably choice number 3. And this is a $69 value. Now, I do remember some of the prices. And it's a Vitamin Enriched Face Base that you can use for moisturizer and primer. And it's very popular. I have a little small sample of this. So I have used it before. And it's very nice. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand there. It smells good. I mean, it doesn't have a strong scent, but it does have a scent. So if you're sensitive to fragrance, this might not be for you. But it's a very nice moisturizer, and you can use it for primer. So it's a dual purpose. And like I said, it kind of smells lemony. I don't know, that's how it smells to me. But I have used this. It works really good under your makeup. So it's a great product. Bobbi Brown. Yeah. All right. Okay, now I honestly don't know these next ones, what category they were in. But I think category number 4, they had a lot of different things. One of the things was a piece of jewelry, and it's Etika. And I picked out the silver. And I think this was $100 value too. It does have like a little keepsake little pouch if you want to keep it in there. And that is what it looks like. It's just all silver. It's very pretty. And I don't even know if I could get it on right now. But I would say that's going to be very beautiful. I like that. What do you think? Okay. The next thing I think was pick number 5. And I picked the Evie. This is ashwagandha. And it is mushroom blend, 60 capsules. And ironically, I picked this or paid for this to be one of my like add-ons in my other box. But when I'm going to get vitamins and stuff, I try to stock up on them and give them a good try. So I'm going to have, I guess, 60 days, maybe 2 months worth. It says it's beauty inside and out, and it supports brain function. Now, I have not started using this, and I think it was around a $30 or $40 value, but you can snapshot that. So I'm very much into my health. So I decided I would try that, and that was my pick number 5. And in that, I could also pick, I'm going to show that later. Now, customization number 6. I got this, and I believe these are the silver earrings, yes, to go with my silver necklace there. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, yeah, those are pretty. Now, I have on some gold ones today, but these are very, very pretty. And I did get the gold ones in my other box. I'll show you what they look like, because they're very pretty on. That's what they look like on, and that's very pretty. Oh, I love that. And I love the other ones too. And of course, this one's going to go well with this necklace here. Once I get it all undone, it's all packaged and everything. I want to leave it all intact. So that's what I'm going to do for now, but that's very beautiful. And like I said, it'll match up with these earrings really nice. So that'll be a nice matchup, great party style for the holidays. And we're going to move on to one thing that I selected. And this was an add-on, and it was in this category. Actually, I think it was in category number 5. I paid $11 for it. And it was a Haas Labs, and I think it's a lip gloss. It's a PhD hybrid lip glaze. Okay, so I got this. I think this is around a $26 or $30 value. Looks like this. I got it in that mauve color. And we'll just see how it feels on the lips real quick. It's very thick, you know, like for moist. And I can see that it's going to stay on a while. Might end up on my teeth. I don't know. But anyway, it feels good. But it does like stick just a little bit, but not real bad. But I can tell it's on there. I can tell that it's moist, it's absorbing in. So this is actually quite nice. So that was my one extra that I bought. And then I did buy some hair barrettes. And that's what this is. And I got 3 different styles. And I don't remember the value of this either. But I thought the neutral colors would be good. You've got the big clip, then you've got 2 smaller clips. And I'm always using clips to pull my hair up. And I like kind of, you know, having some stylish ones. So I got this. It's from Hair Edit. And I want to say I just paid like maybe $7 or $8 for this. And it was probably, I don't really know. I'll have to write it across there. So I got that. And then that's pretty much my box, other than I did buy some more vitamins. And yeah, I have been really liking this. So I got the Lumi Grow. This here is add-on. So like I get this as an add-on subscription. So I got 2 bottles of the hair, skin, and nails gummies. 2 of those. I really like these. They make my nails grow really fast. Even my nail tech said, "What are you doing?" Because my nails were just growing so fast. And this was what I was taking. And then I got another bottle of the Lumi Greens, because so far I've been liking their products. And I've got this. I've been taking some, and it's helping me get 20 greens per day and fruits. So anyways, that looks like that's my box. That's everything that I got in this box. Now the custom are the first 6 that I showed you, and the next are add-ons that I got. And I'm not sure if Carol's showing you that or not, so you base your would you buy this on the first 6. So now let's get into the giveaway. What's my giveaway gonna be? Well, it's gonna be in this bag, and it's for winter time, and I think you're really gonna like it. You do have to be publicly subscribed to Carol Gardner and to Miss Jackie Russell. You must have an address in the continental USA. You must be 18 years or older. YouTube and or FabFitFun or any brands that I mention are not affiliated with this giveaway. And it'll be sent out by U.S. Postal Service. And again, the winner will be chosen 2 weeks from today, but the announcement will be on the next Mask Monday. So again, if that falls on a Thursday, then you'll be looking for the following Mask Monday for the winner. And be sure and watch, because we usually put a 48-hour time frame on it for you to get back with us. So I'll just say you'll have 48 hours to get back in contact with me at Miss Jackie Russell. At Miss Jackie, oh my goodness, Miss Jackie Russell at yahoo.com. Get it out. Spit it out. All right, so let's see what we got here. This is going to be like a little winter bundle. So the first thing you're going to get is this Kinsey black and white wrap. So this is a black and white wrap. I'm not going to take it out of the package, but it is definitely for winter, and it's going to be like a wrap to wrap around you. And with that, to go with it, there is a Marcus Adler New York beanie that's pink and purple. So if you like pink and purple, you're going to really love that. That's going to go with the wrap. And it's brand new. It's never been opened. So you're going to get that. And then also, this has never been opened either. You're going to get some scrunchies. They're made out of that terry cloth. And it's, I don't know, gray, pink, and a mauve color. So it'll go well with the things I just showed you. And the last item you're going to get in my giveaway, and Carol's going to have a giveaway too, is you're going to get some Steve Madden sunshades. That's right. They're going to be really cool, really dressy. If you're going anywhere like Colorado or somewhere to ski, you might like these little fancy sunshades, or just if you're going to the grocery store. But this is what it looks like. I do want to tell you, it doesn't have this on both sides, and I don't know why it came like that. But that is the way it is, maybe just to protect it from each other there. But those are the sunshades. I'm not going to put them on, but I just wanted to show you what they look like. They're very nice. And of course, you got your UV protection. That's right. And it's going to come with that Steve Madden case. So that's my giveaway. What do you have to use for the word? Well, let's use Winter Wonderland. Okay? Write me a sentence down in the comments about Winter Wonderland, and you'll be entered into this FabFitFun battle giveaway that I'm doing with Miss Carol Gardner, my girlfriend, and we'll choose a winner in a couple of weeks. Now let me know what's your favorite thing. And before I go, I had several of you ask me how this sweatshirt fit. Let me show you. It's really big, okay? So I got lots of room in it. So it's kind of squared off, and I think someone had asked if it's squared off, but it's kind of slouchy like. And of course I got big bloomy jeans on, I guess, but that's how it is. And it's very comfortable and roomy. There's no pockets on it or anything. I wish it had pockets, but there's no pockets. So for those of y'all that wanted to know how it fit me, that's how it fits me, and it's comfortable. So I love it. And that was one of my favorite things out of my fall box. And what's my favorite out of this box? Oh my goodness. Well, we've got the purse. That's always a fave with me. And I love this blanket because it is so soft. This bubble blanket, this is really nice. And I like that it's so shiny. So I'm going to say the blanket. And of course, I always loved the earrings and the jewelry. But I'm going to say the bag and this purse. But as a recap, I got the Evie vitamins, the mushroom blend. I got the wrong earrings. I got the earrings. I got the Etika necklace. I got the Bobbi Brown for my moisturizer, which I'm going to love that too. But those are my picks. So anyways, that's all I have today. You let me know what's your favorite and what would you like the most out of my picks. And then, of course, you got to let me know, did I pick your favorite box? Is my box your favorite? Now, last time Carol won, and I won the time before. So this is a tiebreaker, I guess, battle that we're battling it out. And you just got to let us know, which box would you choose for yours? And that is the only way I can say. And I'm hoping we didn't, get the same things. But you never know. They had a lot of good choices, but everyone has their own ideas. Carol got some great things in her first box, and I feel like I got some great things in my first box. And I don't know that we got anything the same. So, that's how many choices there are with FabFitFun. It's amazing and wonderful. If you haven't joined up with FabFitFun, I'll put my $20 off code down below, and you could possibly get a winter box and pick out some of these things and save $20 with an annual subscription. And I don't know when the next season's going to be spring, but let me tell you, they'll probably pop it out in January or February. They do everything so fast. But anyway, this is my battle. This is all I have. I'm not sure when this is coming out, so you're going to have to use the correct emojis for whatever month you're in, okay? In December, you're going to use, now this is for the Jubilee, for those that may not know this. I do a weekly giveaway. So in December, you're going to have to use a Christmas tree or a Santa face or Santa emojis in a sentence. So don't forget to add those emojis in. I don't know, like I said, which ones that we're doing right now, and I don't know exactly when this is coming out. But as for today and this FabFit battle with my girlfriend Carol, that's all I have. And as usual, I wish you all a blessed and happy day. Bye-bye.